Ozarks tonight. Across Missouri, there is a shortage of rental homes affordable and available to extremely low-income households. And many of these families are spending more than half of their income on housing. That's according to a new report released by the National Low-Income Housing Coalition and Empower Missouri. The study says this is true not just in Missouri, but all across the nation. It says no state has an adequate supply of affordable rental housing for the lowest income renters. This means that families of four making less than $24,000 a year don't have enough options they can afford when they're looking for a house or an apartment to rent. Let's take a look at some numbers. 43.3 million households in the U.S. are renters. Of those, 11 million households have extremely low incomes. But there are only 7.4 million homes available that these extremely low-income families can pay for. So this leaves 3.4 million households having to rent something that costs more than what they can afford. In Missouri, those numbers are more than 195,000 households are extremely low income, but again, not enough homes for these families. With only just over 82,000 available homes, Missouri would need an additional more than 113,000 affordable rental homes. Now, to explore this topic with us, I know that was a lot of numbers for you to look at. So we are looking at the impact here in our community. We have Isabel Jimenez Walker, and you're with Empower Missouri. Isabel, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, we have a lot of numbers to look at. I mean, you look at these numbers, it's a lot of information, but I wanted to have you here to talk about the local impact. You work with Empower Missouri, so these numbers are something you're always watching. Tell me a quick summary of the work you do and what these numbers mean to you and your organization.
Okay. I do work with Empower Missouri, but I'm with the CPO Housing Collaborative here in Springfield. And we're always looking at affordable housing and how it affects our community and our county, and ways that we can collaborate to get resources out as needed. And so these numbers that over the years are continually getting worse. And then as you see the legislature and the federal government cutting back on funding, it's making it turn into a real epidemic.
So we have a shortage of rental homes that are affordable and available. So there's a difference there, something that's affordable and available. Can you expand on that a little bit?
Okay. Well, as affordable by HUD standards for Greene County, a two-bedroom would run about $649 a month. And so for it to be affordable, it should be within 30% of that person's income, the take-home pay. And so to afford $649 a month, the person would need to make $2,000 take-home pay. And so that would be about $15 an hour working.
And that's not the reality of what we see. A lot of people are making less than that and not paying 30% for rent. 69% of these low-income renters are paying over 50% of their income on rent.
Yes.
Now, do you also see a disparity in race when we're looking at these numbers?
Yes, 38% of American Indian or Alaska Natives and 35% of Black households, and 28% of Hispanics, and then 22% of non-Hispanic whites are at very low income.
Now, while I was looking at these numbers and reading some of this, I saw that a lot of families who maybe make a little bit more and can afford something a little bit more expensive are also renting these homes that would be available for these extremely low-income families. But, you know, kind of taking away from, we already have a shortage and now someone else is renting these homes. But is that wrong, though, you know, if you are trying to maybe also make ends meet and also pay less on rent?
Not necessarily, because even though those people would have a little bit more in income, they might have more expenses also, you know, like a car payment or trying to save up for college tuition. And so they have their needs also.
I also saw that 3 out of 4 families who would qualify for some kind of housing assistance from the federal government can't even apply for it because there's not enough funding for everyone who needs it. Can you expand more on that?
You know, HUD is the biggest funding source that we have. And just this year, 2019, their funding was reduced by 14%. Yeah, and then we also have the community development block grants that have had a reduction in their funding also. And those are used greatly across the country for creating, rehabbing, developing properties for tenants to live in affordable means. Locally, you know, we're affected by local and state laws. And so we have also seen drastic cuts to funding in these areas also. But there are still resources available that are through the block grant, through the HUD, Housing Authority, the Section 8 vouchers.
I'm glad you brought up local resources. What is maybe a website or a phone number that people can reach out to if this is something they're interested in finding out more?
Well, there's various organizations available here in town that they can reach out to, like the Kitchen. They have rapid rehousing, and for veterans, they have Home at Last programs. OCAC, they can do housing vouchers, Section 8 outside of Greene County.
How do we fix this issue of this huge shortage here in Missouri and across the nation? Is it legislation? Is it more funding at the federal level?
Well, it's communicating with your legislatures, whether on the state or the national level. And you know, currently with our low-income housing tax credits, we have bills on the state level that are being looked at. Senate Bill 28, Senate Bill 269, and House Bill 665. And so if we can communicate with our legislature how much this is needed and we can get reform passed, then that would be available to developers this year where they can move forward and assist in some of this affordable housing.
Tell me a little bit more about those bills as much as you can, just more details so we understand what exactly they are. What would they do?
It goes towards developers and developing, either rehabbing or creating. And so if we can keep these tax credits and get them to where it works for everybody, that would be a great benefit.
So kind of like an incentive to build more affordable homes.
Yes.
Well, Isabel, thank you so much for being here and sharing this information with us.
Thank you, Jennifer.
We'll be right back with more.